square into a box. Let me show you how to do that. Let's start with a square. Straight line at the top, straight line at the bottom. Should be equal, top and bottom. Suppose all sides are equal, that makes it a square. Let's look at this square. Try to memorize it. Think about the size of this square, and we're going to draw another square that's exactly the same, up and over a little bit. So this edge right here is now going to be right here. See what I did? I took this edge of the box and I drew it right here. Look how I've crossed over the lines. And these two edges, I'm going to reproduce right here. I'm going to draw again right there. Let's pretend like there's a dot on all four corners of both of our squares. We're going to connect this dot to this dot, this corner to this corner with a short line. Let's go over here. This dot to this dot, this corner to this corner, just like that. Let's go up here. Let's connect those two corners. And let's connect these two corners. Now we have a cube or a box. It's a clear cube, so you can see the sides on the other, all the way through it. Let's choose to erase some lines and create a box like this. Let's look at the first square. I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to erase all the lines that are inside that first square, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to erase this part or this part yet. Okay. The only other line that I'm going to erase is a little tiny section, that little tiny section right there. Watch what happens when I erase it. Look at that. Now the little kitties that are inside the box, they can look outside. They can put their little paws over and they can look outside. They're pretty happy. Whiskers. What would happen? Take the little kitty away, put him back in the box. What would have happened if I had have left this line right here, but I only erased that section, that little piece of line right there? Now what do you think our box is doing? That's right, it's tipped on its side and the little kitty can run out. And he is very happy to be running out. Little tails going around. There's a little nose, and he's very happy. There you go. And so now the little kitty can run outside. What would have happened if I had erased this line and this line? Now what do you think is happening to our box? Well, it's either shut or it's open at the bottom and the little kitty gets to jump out. And he's very happy. Little legs, little tail. Okay, there he is. And he's jumping out of the box. see what we fell out of the box. Let's try this all over again. We'll start with a box, the square. Start with a square, just like we did before. We'll go ahead and this time, instead of going up and over, we're going to go down and over. So this line is still going to be here, but it's going to go down below. This line's going to be down below. This line's going to be down below. This line's going to be down below. We're going to still connect our corners. This corner to that corner to that corner, this corner to this corner to this corner. And when we're going to choose to erase this line, this little section right here now, and let's erase this section right here. Okay. Now what do you see? Does it look like the box is open up here and the little kitties, they can choose to stay inside the box and just curl up or, oops, the whiskers, there we go, or they can run out of the box. What would have happened if we had left this line but erased everything in this second box? Let's see what happens in the second square. Now what do you see? You still see the box open at the top like it was before, and the little kitty or kitties can peek over the edge. But it's just in a little different what we call orientation, a little different, little different direction. Okay. What would have happened if we had have left this line intact, but we erased this one? Now what do you see? You're right, the little kitties can run out that side. Let's see how many different ways you can open your box. Start with 2 squares. Do it again. Top, sides, and this time we'll go up and over our second square. Connect the edges. And what do you think? Let's erase everything in this top square this time. We haven't done that yet. Clean it out. Let's clean out this, let's get rid of that one, and what do you think? You're right. Kitties are falling out again. They can jump out the bottom. Let's see how many different ways you can find to open your box. Right.